This is Monica Paolini from Senza Fili, and I'm talking to Martin Harriman, the chairman and CEO at Cambridge Communication Systems. Martin, I've been talking to you guys for quite a long time, and initially you were working on a mesh network, but mostly in licensed bands, and now you're working on 60 gigahertz. What made you move in this direction?
It's a good question. It's driven by a number of factors. I think the major factor being that this technology, when it's deployed in the 60 gigahertz band, has got obvious use cases which which play to the strengths of 60 gigahertz. So whether it's being used for backhaul in 5G mobile networks, or whether it's being used for high-speed gigabit broadband to the home, 60 gigahertz works really well as a technology because we can create very small pieces of equipment. The CP for homes is very small. It's a technology that's found a great home for itself in the 60 gigahertz band. And we've been very aggressively developing products in the 60 gigahertz band. And we already have products available that are both for the backhaul market, but also for the fixed wireless access market.
And we have a much longer interview when we talk a lot about why is it so and what are the advantages. But can you just tell us very briefly, why mesh? Why do we need a mesh?
So why do we need a mesh? Because we need a mesh because a lot of the deployments of this technology are going to be in urban environments. And that's where the mesh really proves itself out. We've created these urban canyons in our cities, in shopping centers, in malls, in out of town malls. We've created really difficult environments for wireless, and the mesh has the advantage of being able to cope with those physical topologies. Add to that then the ability for that mesh to self-organize, and you have mitigated many of the problems that have typically held back microwave technologies, because the mesh is both able to plan itself around those issues in the network, but also is dynamic. So the mesh has always been a great way of deploying microwave technology. The issue has been the planning and implementation, and adding the self-organizing and automated capability to the mesh creates something now that is really quite special.
Well, thanks, Martin. And if you would like to know more, there is a longer interview that you can watch, listen to, or read. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Monica.